Hello. Well, I'm just going to take you guys through my whole morning routine here. How's that? We're going to do the Flawless Finish Foundation now. This is a liquid foundation, and this is incredible. Our founder, Linda Kaminsky, made this incredible foundation to be used for all skin types, you guys. Everyone. It doesn't dry, it doesn't make your skin oily. It's for every skin type. It's incredible. Super, super light. So you shake it up good. You use our incredible sponge, and this is really cool. You squeeze it 7 times underwater, just a little dot, as you can see, and then you stipple. So you squeeze it underwater, get it all full. It puffs up like a balloon. And then as you squeeze out that water, you have a nice damp sponge that you can do a damp application with it. So the idea of our makeup is not that you're going to take this blob of makeup, put it on your skin, and then try desperately to blend those edges and make it look right. It's so hard. I could never use liquid foundation, you guys. And just the heaviness of it all. Oh, it felt so terrible on my skin. Felt like my skin would be suffocating by the time I was done putting it on. And I could never really blend the edges, right? And your face is always a different color than your neck, especially immediately right under your face here, because that doesn't really get sun, right? So, not unless you're laying in the sun, but for most of us, it is always lighter. So it's very hard to get those edges blended. So Linda came up with a different idea to stipple the makeup on. So it's kind of like if you think of those pixel pictures, you know, hanging in the art museum, you get up really close to them and you see it's all these little dots. And the dots can be all multicolor, they can be one color. You don't really see the image, and then you step back away from it, and even though the dots were like all different colors and everything, you just see this image that is just like shadowing or something. It doesn't really look necessarily multicolored. It's just incredible. So this is her idea. So we have all these different pigmentations on our face. So what we're doing is basically just blending all of them by picking a color that's pretty close to the main skin tone that we have. And then we're just dotting this stuff around. That's all, just dotting, dotting, dotting. And then we're done. So the coverage is like super, super light. There's just this little tiny bit of makeup on me. I did not, you know, take this huge glob and spread it like with a butter knife all over my face. It just was a little bit. So it feels so good. And yes, our foundations are aloe based, and I have a fuzz. I have some kind of fuzz. I think I got it. So then we're going to use our foundation, okay? Excuse me, concealer. And I have light amber here. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to lighten the valleys, okay? So we're going to just put it on those areas where we want them to come out or flatten, right? So I'm gonna do my laugh lines and then my eyes. Now, if you want, you can also put a little bit on your eyelids. I am going to be putting on some eyeshadow, so it's really great for adherence of your eyeshadow. It's like a primer. Okay, so then you just want to take that damp sponge again, and you don't really want to wipe it too much. You just want to dab that and blend that in just very lightly, so that you don't actually take it off. You want that light color. I always have a little trouble with my phone to actually see, you know, in the corner of my eye. That's always kind of weird. Okay, I'll probably have to fix that a little bit later, just for the point of showing you application. So if you put light into those areas of expression lines, you can see how this here, it's almost gone. It really makes a big difference. So then, I think we're pretty even here, huh? A little bit. Okay, so then on top of that, I use the powder, the dual action powder, and just to take away that little bit of shine. And this is also going to set your makeup very well. And oh, you know what? I didn't grab something, but in the end, when I'm all done with this, I use the hydrating antioxidant facial mist, and I just spritz that all over. This is so cool, you guys, because our products are water-based. And when was the last time you put on makeup that actually was good for your skin? Our foundations have aloe in them. So whatever you put on, even over the very top of your makeup, it's going to go through and help your skin. Because we don't have those mineral oil barriers or waxes. You know, we don't have those things in our skincare products. So everything goes in really, really perfectly. So yeah, you can use, in the wintertime, I'll carry that antioxidant face mist with me. And, you know, with my makeup on, everything complete, I will spritz that on if I'm, especially when it's like below zero and that air is just super, super dry. And I'll rehydrate a little bit throughout the day. Oh, it just feels wonderful. And it absorbs right in. So there is our finished look. This makeup, super, super light. Again, even with the powder, just, you know, little bits. And I usually always blow off the excess so that it's just really that very little light coverage. Our makeup is incredibly pigmented, so you only need a very, very small amount, and you can really, really spread it around. And if you are wanting to use layers to darken the color and intensify that, our colors are all layerable, so you can do that. And like with the blushes, you can get basically whatever intensity you want. And if you just want a little, it's seriously just a few grains on the brush, and it does amazing color because everything is so pigmented. So there is our makeup foundation and concealer. So I feel like I'm getting close to getting ready for the day. Thanks for watching, you guys. Live La Brie.